welcome to Counterpart. What do you think, Mike?
It looks rough to me.
Wouldn't that be a good job for forged teeth?
You bet. And forged teeth to help get the job done, and it'll add life to the equipment.
You know, tooth selection really does make a difference, doesn't it?
It really does. Hi, I'm Mike Shaughnessy. Jeff invited me here to help share some information on bucket teeth.
Mike is with H&L Tooth Company, one of our suppliers of high-quality bucket teeth. Mike, let's get right down to business. About that machine we were just watching, you agreed that the forged tooth would really be the right tooth in that application?
That's right, Jeff. And I have to say I agree with your approach to the topic by asking which tooth is right for the application. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, let's take a look at the different types of teeth.
All points or teeth are made of a combination of alloys. Using a combination of alloys gives the steel improved toughness, corrosion resistance, cold weather strength, and hardenability. Now basically there are three types of teeth on the market, referred to by method of manufacturer. They are cast, fabricated, and forged. In a casting, the metal is melted, mixed, and poured into molds. For fabricated points, the metal is machined. The clip and blade are assembled using an automatic welding process. Forged points are made by placing a forging bar in an oven, heating it to a prescribed temperature, and then forging the hot steel into the desired point form, developing a grain structure in the point, much like the grain structure found in trees.
Let's stop here a minute, Mike. Grain structure. Tell us a little about grain structure.
Well, forgings get their strength from the refinement and the alignment of the grain structure in the metal.
A casting has a random grain structure. It can be less strong, and it can have hidden gas pockets, which might cause premature failures. A fabricated part has an aligned grain structure, while the grain in a forged tooth follows the contour of the part, giving the metal exceptional strength. Forged teeth have several advantages. For starters, forgings are made from bars that are already higher in quality than finished components made by other metalworking processes. Forging produces recrystallization and grain refinement, which in turn assures the material's uniform response to heat treating.
Jeff, no other metal forming process can provide the impact strength and the fatigue resistance found in forged teeth.
Mike, now do I understand correctly that a forged tooth can last 30, maybe even 50% longer than a fabricated point?
It's true, but that doesn't necessarily mean you need a forged tooth for every application.
Fabricated teeth will do the job when it comes to light digging operations such as loam or mild clay. When the going gets a little tougher, it's time for fabricated, long rock teeth. They'll handle the job all the way up through light rock conditions. Forged points should be considered for use in highly abrasive material, and they should always be used in applications of high and severe impaction, such as layered granite or other extremely rocky conditions.
Mike, how about tooth styles? Can you give us a brief on the right teeth to use and when?
Sure, there are 6 main styles. The fabricated regular for general purpose and light material, the fabricated long rock for abrasive and light rock applications, fabricated wide for loose and mud-like conditions, forged regular for heavy rock and extremely abrasive conditions, forged star for maximum penetration in extremely tight conditions. Because of its unique shape, the star will stay sharper longer than any other penetrating point. And forged tiger points for breaking extremely tight soil. The list goes on to the pick and the twin tiger, but you get the idea.
I do, but Mike, let's suppose you work behind a parts counter. What else would you want to know about teeth to be able to better help your customer?
Well, I'd check out the catalogs to learn more about the different types of adapters, the weld-on, the bolt-on, and the pinned-on, and the different types of point pinning systems used. I'd also spend some time with the people in the service department. I'd ask customers what points were working best for them in the different types of conditions.
Good point. Anything that you would recommend to the customer?
I'd encourage the customers to select their teeth carefully. Picking the right tooth for the application will get it done quicker, and the buckets will last longer.
So don't be surprised at the places you'll find H&L.